Hi everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome to this Let's Play. Well, now that there's a lot of people who've got the Isle of Dread, yeah, let's show off some of the things. Well, I'm going to show you how to do like a wilderness run with the extra stuff. The Tabaxi camp is like right in the middle of the Isle of Dread, so I'll try to get there, but basically you have to do certain quests to get to certain locations. I strongly recommend opening up the quest over here, so you need to do bullywugs and trap. I forgot what it's called, whatever, the traps. So once you do that, you'll be able to step right to this place. At least you can always walk up to the Tabaxi camp. So I'll try to do that. I think to try to do... I'm missing the dragon out of the rares and Isle of Dread. So maybe we'll see if we can do that. Let's see how it goes. Now, there is 5 different kinds of bones and something called, I think, black pearls or something, who is also an ingredient, but that ingredient is bound to a count, I believe, and it's exclusive to the raid. Well, not really, because they added 3 rare encounters out in the Isle of Dread who are basically raid bosses. So you can come in here with a hireling and try to kill them all by yourself. So we're gonna try to do that. Yeah, basically you stay on the main road, and before you come to this pass, okay, we're gonna take a right. This leads us right to the Tabaxi camp.
The Tabaxi have set up a campsite here, their colorful tints billowing in the breeze. The creatures don't seem to be worried about attacks from beasts or marauders.
Yeah.
No doubt,
I don't know if you actually have to do this once, but
the Tabaxi's claws.
If you do, this is also a vendor you can sell here and repair and get rid of all your trash and stuff, whatever, so fine. Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the top of Isle of Dread and let's teleport directly in. Yeah, so let's go to the Tabaxi. Come on. Send me in. Thank you. Yeah, so he'll send me directly to the camp.
The Tabaxi have set up a campsite.
I'm going to do a small run of
Their
the different rares. So if you leave the top of the camp
the creatures
and you go and cross the isle over here.
From beasts or marauders. No doubt, the Isle
yeah, so right over here on this rock, if he's up here, you'll find a chest. Slipstream or whatever it's called will spawn in twice. Wait for a second, and he'll like flicker there. If you start attacking the first version, all the damage you've done on him will be nullified as soon as he like respawns in. So just wait a second. There is a place where you can stand here and attack them all on the shore, but it's hard to get, so I just jump. Yeah, so this is your first chest. Once you do this, you cross back. So basically, you're gonna go back through the camp. Cross, you can come out through the other side. So then go around this big rock formation. You come around over here. Right over here, there'll be a potential rare called Tree Leveler or something like that. Okay. Move on a bit. You go up this hill. And right over like the side of it. Yep, here we got a Kopru. Not a Kopru, a Ender Cap, whatever they're called. Okay, so over here now we're going to go in a straight line across. You can go by the Firefly's
dense webs
quest.
The base of this huge exotic tree.
I've opened up the entire map. If you do one of the 3 objectives, either just find the locations. So right over here there'll be a bear if he's, well, if he spawns in. If you either find the rare locations, or if you find the Vecna scrolls or the Ghost Flame scrolls, like the story part. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna stick to the ridge over here. I'm not gonna go down the hill, go around it. Now there is one of the raid bosses who spawns in over here. Stonejaw or something like that. Yeah, there he is. He's a purple named T-Rex. And you better have good DPS and healing, or he's gonna wreck you. Out of the three, this is like probably number 2. He's being tough. He's definitely no joke. If you don't have good defense and offense, yeah, he will wreck you. I haven't found any good way to like get him locked into one position so he doesn't do this thing where he runs around all the time. Yeah, but he whittled down your health like pretty fast. Yeah, so out of all the different wilderness, I think this, like Isle of Dread, actually gives you a pretty nice wilderness. I mean, a nice place to explore and some serious benefit for doing this. Like, usually when you do the rare encounters, there's not much you can get. I mean, let's take Desert Sands, for instance. Desert Sands has actually named items that drop you might want to farm out. But there's a lot of different wilderness areas. I don't know. They don't drop anything from the wilderness itself. So like, there's no point in doing rares. Like Charn and I guess Barovia. There's nothing from the. There's no reason to do the rare encounters for loot. Over here, there's loot that comes from the rare encounters, named loot, and ingredients always. So you're guaranteed ingredients. Plus, there's a good chance at named loot, who basically means at least you're getting sentient XP. So. Yeah, also, it might not seem obvious to you, but he has a very strong knockdown effect, who is very, very, very hard to deal with, who drives you crazy. So, if not for me being immune to knockdown, this would be very painful, this whole fight. It'd be super annoying, you'd be on the floor the entire time. So, you're barely damaging him, and he's knocking you down every second. It drives you crazy. Typically you start running out of action boosts and healing and a whole bunch of other things. If you go to the tar pits, you can spawn in pretty close to this location and run straight here. And I've seen people trying to use this as a new DPS test location, because you can just step in and out of 2 or 3 attempts, he'll show up and see how fast you can beat him. Yeah, a lot of it. Come on, give me some big numbers. Yeah, right now I'm not really set up for massive numbers, but whatever. I have plenty of crit. I've got like a 40% chance of crit on ×3. It's pretty nice. Okay, come on. Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty long, this fight. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, I don't want to die to him now. Plus, you gotta have a thumbnail. I mean, you gotta. Nobody's gonna watch your video if you don't. YouTube won't recommend it. Dead. Okay. Where were we? Oh, also, when you kill these purple named, you are guaranteed, well, this is the ingredient, and you are guaranteed a weapon. It's random, but you are guaranteed a weapon every time, so even if you don't use it, well, sentient XP galore. Yeah. Anyways, if you continue on that ridge all the way to the end, you'll get close to where the... well, sorry, collectibles. You'll get close to where the fire peaks are, and you got this little like cathedral thing over here, and there's another rare who might spawn. Very annoying mummy. He usually gets me with his mummy rot. By the way, if you want to get rid of mummy rot, so remove curse and then remove disease. The order is C, D. Well, in alphabetic order. Yeah, next we're going to move past the fire peaks and run down the hill. Before I do though, check this out. You go between the two fire peaks. Well, first of all, there's a explorer area, but also you can also walk up
eons and after
the
many
peak.
eruptions. They will eventually grow into mighty
You can jump in.
peaks.
I'll let you figure out how to get out, but you can. I'm just saying. Be ready to die if you come in and you don't have a good jump. But it is possible to get in and out. I've tried, succeeded. Yeah, so there. If you want to get into the fire peaks, just go between the two of them, and there's a way up on both sides. Anyway, back to here. We'll run down this hill, and at the bottom of the hill, there's a place where there might be a... oh, yeah, he's here. Yeah, this bronze statue. I don't know, he likes to run off and attack the gargoyles or whatever it is behind. More loot. Okay, now I'm gonna run up to the shore. There's a extra rare who doesn't show up on the list of the rares. It shows up like right over here. It's a big crab. So it's not part of the rare list. It doesn't have a... it's not one of the named. So if you look at all the rare encounters, there's 12. He's the 13th one, and he's not on the list. I guess he got unlucky. Yeah, and finally up the hill over here. This one's easy to miss. Just like a little... you'll see the place, whatever, fine. And... dagger tooth. Okay. This is the point where you basically you recall out, and you would do that same run again if you're just trying to farm ingredients and stuff. Now, I'm going to try to get to the other parts. Let's go back in here again.
The Tabaxi have set up a campsite here. Their colorful tints billowing in the
I'm just
breeze.
checking if the rare's here.
Creatures don't seem to be worried about attacks from beasts or marauders.
Yep, he's here.
No doubt, the
Might as
Isle
well
of
get
Dread
it.
has learned to fear the Tabaxi's claws.
See? You heal back up because I started to attack the first version and I didn't wait for the second version. It does it once, so. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, so this is across from where the Tabaxi camp is. Still not sure if it's faster to go from the beginning of the map or from the Tabaxi camp if you want to get to this rare dragon. I'll see on the map once I get there. Yeah, so basically, look on the map. There's the camp, and trying to get to like over here. So let's cross this part of the river. Now, let's see how this goes. There's like a little vine here you can climb up. I haven't done the dragon yet on this character. And look, he's here. Okay, here we go. Okay. He's been doing this thing where he shoots you, knocks you down. There is kind of like a safe spot for being knocked down, but it's not really safe, so. Yeah, and he's got a whole bunch of dot damage over time effects. Acid, poison, I think, electric, burning blood. Yeah, this is like the dot master. And I would say that out of the three, this is the one who's probably the hardest. Certain effects that he has are just very, very annoying to deal with. The way he knocks you about, and basically it makes it impossible to do anything to him. You try to attack him and you're just getting knocked down and knocked off and whatever. It drives you crazy. And you better have some very good healing, because he's gonna drive you crazy. If you're a new player and you're wondering what to get from Isle of Dread first, probably get yourself a 5-piece set, or one of the 3-piece set. 3-piece sets are artifacts, the 5-piece sets are profane. The 5-piece set is everything but the cloak, helmet, and armor. And the 3-piece sets are going to be cloak, helmet, or armor. So yeah. I guess you can have one artifact and one profane set if you want to go for 8 pieces, whatever. Yeah. The weapon though is probably the #1 thing. The weapons are so good. And this is BS. The flying part where they hide up. Yeah, anyway, so get yourself a weapon. The Dinosaur Bone crafting weapon. Shrimptown Lava has a great build, a video about Dinosaur Bone crafting. So, I don't have anything better to offer myself, so definitely go check it out. Yeah. As your effect, if you're going for control, freezing monsters is probably the best. And if you're going for, if you've got like a single weapon fighter like me, or probably single weapon fighter, so legendary affirmation, basically what gives you temporary hit points, is basically unbelievably powerful. If you notice my hit bar, I have like, I keep on getting temporary hit points, 1,000 hit points, and because it's based off my attack speed, that means the more times I attack, the better chance I have of it walking again and again and again. I'm basically getting temporary hit points all the time. I can do Reapers, basically credited to just that one thing. So I don't know how he knocked me down when I'm immune to knockdown. So. Yeah, but because of my attack speed, I'm attacking all the time, and let's see how much time it takes for me to proc again. Come on. Now that I said that it procs all the time, doesn't proc. There you go, 1,000 hit points. Yeah, these fights are pretty long. Oh man. Still waiting for it to proc again. Sometimes it feels like it procs every second, sometimes it doesn't feel like it procs at all. Yeah, and please keep in mind this is a raid boss. And yeah, well, just proc right now. And it's gonna get you wrecked if you don't have any way to heal and stuff. And I wouldn't face off against this one with a Harling. He's gonna kill your Harling. Also Stonejaw, the T-Rex, again, would not recommend facing off against it. The only one I can recommend facing off is the Glabrezu, and he's also guaranteed to show up. So out of all the three, he's probably the most straightforward. But also, I figured out some ways to cheese him, so. Yeah, expect a long fight. Then again, if you do this with the group, well, should be much, much faster. Yeah, there's like a little crack over here you can stand inside. You don't want to get knocked off, but it doesn't really help you when it comes to attacking and melee. So. Yeah, then again, this is another one of those bosses where the difficulty is because he knocks you back all the time. I mean, I've defeated him with a whole bunch of other characters, but let's say my character, Jokin, the one who runs really fast, not really set up for this kind of stuff, suffers unbelievably here. Took him forever. And I felt like it wasn't moving at all. I mean, if you think this is a long time, so... well, you might be in for some surprises. I mean, you can't fire at him when he's up there, so... My damage is so weak that it's not worth it. Come on. This dragon's doing lightning, cold, acid, fire damage. It's basically every kind of damage. It's crazy. It's all dots. Come on, this should be it. It also should be my last rare encounter. Oh, there we go. 12 out of 12. Again, you're guaranteed a weapon. It's random. And some black pearls, so I guess we've got one last place to visit. Again, Tabaxi Camp. This guy is guaranteed to show up, but whatever.
The Tabaxi have set up a campsite here.
Every time I do this, I always go to see if he's there. Again, free ingredients, never pass it up.
About attacks from beasts or marauders. No doubt, the Isle of Dread
Nope,
has
not
learned
here.
to fear the Tabaxi's claws.
Basically, there's a quest we need to do that will allow us. I believe it's either this one. Which one is it? No, this one. Bullywugs. If you do this quest, it will allow you to teleport to this part of this bridge. Okay, we're just you can either basically you can do this quest. I don't just walk over here and get there, but fine, whatever. You can walk there or teleport directly there. Again, once you've completed this quest, you can do it on heroic also. It will allow you to teleport to here. You can complete it on heroic and teleport to the epic location. Doesn't make any difference. Whoops. Okay. This location on the bridge. Let's go to this location on the bridge. The upriver guy, this guy. There you go. Same place. So the boss is off to there, also the quest, and there's two other rare encounters who show up over here. You run off this part, and you stick to the right. One of them is on the ledge over here. There's a giant. If he's here, he'll be sitting right over here. And you walk up from here. Sorry about all the fog and stuff. You can't see anything. There's a hill, and on top of the hill there's a named Kopru. Sits out right over here. Fine, let's get back to the bridge. Yeah, so if you stand on the bridge and you go to the right, this is where you get to the final rare. This is the one that I recommend farming if you're trying to go for an ingredient. So over here there's one of three locations. We're looking for this crest. It's either over here, or I think it's over here, or it's over here. So that's where you find this first crest. Then we're going to walk past this statue thing, whatever it is. And then the other crest is going to be either over here, or is going to be over here, up this walkway, or I guess we show off the other thing. You walk past this Brontosaurus, and you climb up this wall. You need a okay jump to get up here. Over here you have to cross over to that little thing over here. You need feather falling for it. Climb up to this part, and then you're up on the aqueduct, whatever this thing's called. And yeah, here's the location. Also, while you're up here, you go to the end,
From high atop these
and you get a explorer and an adventure pack.
of the building's massive
Okay, so we've gotten both of the crests.
Did this place fall in a single day due to a war or rebellion? Or did it slowly fall into disuse as the power of the Kopru faded?
And you put in both crests, and you're guaranteed the boss. Okay, now there's... Basically, he does like all the other Glaber Zoo. Basically, they shoot you up in the air when they attack you, which makes it very annoying to attack this guy. But there's a way to cheese it. Come on. Come on, move please. I don't know why you're stuck here. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I guess he's stuck. If he moves, I'll show you. Yeah, but this is the final boss. This one's guaranteed to be here. Come on, just move, please. Please, move. Finally. Yeah, so basically, what I found is if you stand, basically, is if you're standing on his front foot, something around like this, he won't move, he won't run around, and he'll just basically continuously attack him. The thing you're really trying to avoid is being shot up in the air. Because once he does that, then he runs away and he moves and you have to like reposition yourself. Also, this trick about standing on his foot doesn't really work with other bosses of this type, but it seems to work with him. So it's not exactly in the center, but it's kind of like stepping on his foot, as if you're stepping on his foot, holding him down. Come on, give me a speed boost. Yeah. Definitely recommend to do this with a party of 6. Much faster. Chopping through his health in no time. Yeah, but I do strongly appreciate the fact that if you're not a player who does any raids, doesn't want to join a raid group, can't raid solo, you still can get part of the raid loot, or at least the ingredient part of the raid loot, without actually having to do the raid. And I think this is attainable for players, so definitely go check it out. And there you go. Longsword. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. Anyways, yeah, done. Did all the rares. Well, I showed you at least the locations. Did all the 3 raid bosses. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, see you on my next video. Bye.